Linda, would you like to start?
We have approval of the February general meeting minutes.
And Susan's not here today, so.
Someone else volunteer. Yeah.
Good?
Officially, we're on video, you guys.
Yes, you did.
And then we need to have volunteers to do the minutes for this month's meeting in May.
We can put really, try to put Susan down on that one. So we can put that in.
Maureen, would you volunteer first?
Sure. That's for, no, we're actually going to do it on May 27th. Changing it up a little bit. Okay, so old business, next. First order of business is we've gotten our tax status reinstated retroactively. And yeah, so they retroactively reinstated it from when we were revoked in March of last year. So anything that's been claimed or donated and claimed, we'll get the status on the tax for donating to nonprofit. So, and that also means we can go full force ahead with any fundraising stuff and know that we're doing a report. Steve's fundraiser, Lori, would you like to let us know how that went?
So, I'm sorry, I don't have any information on that. It went great, I feel like we made about close to $1,600 profit.
Nice.
So, and my understanding is we were hoping to at least sell that much, so it was very exciting. I didn't know what to expect.
I think
We had one order that was $1,400.
right.
It was awesome. And then there were 3 conflicts with money, and all 3 got cleared up. Sorting went well. We had 1 extra pound, and then that was found yesterday. Someone called and said it was a pound, and so that got delivered today. So I think that Susan's amazing to work with.
Awesome, very good. And yeah, on our budget it says we made $16.92. That's what I was awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah. Thank you for everybody who helped with that. And the hot candy.
And yeah, for everyone who bought candy, and then also for everyone who volunteered to get it sorted for you and all that stuff.
So one of these grants behind you, this is kind of, if you go to the PTC website, it's the PTC, and you scroll down, and this is what it looks like. And not refreshing very well here. I know, that's all I have to do is do one thing wrong, and then it stops working. I'll try again. Take a look.
So we are streaming this live on our PTC website.
So that's what you have to do is play it. And it does have sound and everything as well. There's a delay to remove that. This is an example of the things that Jesse's working on. So thank you. Anyway, I'm done. Go ahead.
All right, the next order of business is the buddy bench. And I did get an email from James Robbins He's done with the project proposal and he needs to get some signatures from Mr. Welty, as well as his district's approval. And he's going to begin to gather materials later this month, around the 25th. He's planning on the project taking place on May 16th. He will also need to get in contact with the maintenance crew and let them know about the new bench as well. Right now, he's planning on building the bench, painting it, securing it down, and also repainting the U.S. map and the little blobs on the sidewalk around the school. So he's going to gather all that kind of stuff together. I did send him an email letting him know that we thought that project sounded great. That he would have to work directly with Mr. Rocky and the maintenance crew here, and that we're here to support him with anything. And then also I did also suggest to him to make a video of what the Buddy Bench is about, so that they can play it at the recess roundup every year as part of the explanation of what the rule are for recess. So that's on its way, and it looks like it's going to be really raring to go next year.
When you say he uses district approval, do you mean like
Yeah.
Cub Scout district or his roadways?
His Cub Scouts. He said he's going to gather materials around the 25th of this month, and he's going to start planning to put the project in on May 16th. And he'll keep us posted with his projects and stuff. I did ask him budgeted amount that we have for him. If he doesn't need our full funds that we have budgeted, that would help free up some funds for our budget elsewhere. But if he needs it, we have it budgeted. Box tops and labels for education. I think we're waiting for a check.
Waiting for checks.
Still waiting for the check.
I don't know if Daniel was checking out. Have you filled it? Should be here?
As far as last week, she hadn't received them.
Okay. And there's the one check that we're still unsure of what happened last year. She's called them again and still hasn't been back. They couldn't find anything and someone else was looking further into it. So, I don't know. Did we get a credit? Yes, we got a credit.
Labels for education, that came in.
That okay, that was a bunch of stuff. Right now there's 4,000 something points. And so I'm going to order some more the wall balls. That's what that she wants more of. So
More wall balls.
yeah. So I'm going to order more of those, and then there won't be a lot of stuff for next year, but points left. But there's going to be one more competition that I think will end with 15 from last year. We'll send out a flyer. Maybe one last one for this year, but we won't. We can do more points. We won't for the box tops. We will take the money for the check in November, but they sort of in the check. But
Okay.
so just that'll be the last one I'm going to do this year.
And then labels for education, how fast can spend those points?
Quickly.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to buy the rest of the balls and then I'll put the next order in and just save those for next year.
Okay. And they will say points.
Yes, it did. Just like
accumulate.
there was tons of it already from before when I started.
Okay.
So this is, we're not subject to PE equipment, they take you off the soccer ball, and I like to ask why, because that's hard. And I can't imagine catching on the chest or whatever. They said that the bouncy balls pop on. So isn't there a quality level here? Like, is there a way to spend a little bit more money and get a better quality ball? I mean, do we only have box tops to buy balls through, whatever? Do I use your points that comes directly from box tops to get more equipment, or
The points come
That's
from
what
labels
I-
for education.
a little
okay, buy playground? So we
Right.
get like what they have.
This bird head gets whatever, other stuff.
We supplement the district's equipment. So we supplement so that there's more, so that more kids can play with balls and stuff. They don't fund their PE department from the district. They get it from the district. And then we supplement. So whatever we supplement,
think the better answer about Mrs. Burkhead, if you ask her, because she does a balance between something that is soft and cushy and something that's sturdy and will last. So maybe find out from her why they chose that particular item or that particular, because it's very structured as to use this ball for this, use this ball for this, and there's reasons behind it. So I would just chat with her because I think that there's I know that she teaches play with this ball, this game, for this reason. And we typically only have problems when kids intentionally pop them, and the balls will last a long time because the ball is designed for that particular thing. So, talk with her about it. Because we're like,
Just curious.
yeah, we might have more information as to why. And if there is something that's a discrepancy as to, oh, we need to get a better ball for this, then absolutely. But the children also.
Spirit wear orders. Have you checked in lately with Julie? All right, so we're gonna put, like a here's what's coming kind of thing, and we want to remind people that spirit wear can still be ordered, like for spring.
Yeah, so we bought 10 extra t-shirts. Do you know where they are?
Don't. When were
When we did the original order in September, October.
okay.
So there's 10.
It looks like in my office, there's a bag that says sell for $7 for PTC, and it's in mine.
Okay, so I'm wondering if we could kind of down further on our upcoming events. But I'm wondering if we could have a PTC table at the movie night and like have those out and try to sell them that night. I mean, until we can, but maybe somebody wants to go on spot. They're short sleeve, so the weather is appropriate. And then promote getting a board for next year and promote PTC at the movie night.
Yeah, definitely. That sounds great.
And I could help with this over the issues, but I also need to bring the popcorn machine. So I will bring that up. Or are we doing popcorn at dinner and a movie night?
Yeah. Movie is free, but we are going to be selling pizza and water and cotton candy and popcorn. We're going to try to make it more of a fundraiser since we can now and not get in trouble for it. We need to make up for lost time. So we're going to try to make it a little more of a fundraiser night, making it a meal, making it into a combination.
So
Pizza,
not
water,
going to
and
be, but
yeah, pizza, water, and cotton candy.
meal deal.
Yeah.
We can skip it in.
That's okay. I'm writing that down for the table then. All right, well, that kind of falls under other. Anything else, old business-wise, that we want to bring up? Mr. Wilkie, do you have anything?
Right now, I have an email out to teachers asking them to give me the amount of medals needed per class. And so as soon as I get a turnaround on that, they receive medals to indicate exceptional growth in reading. And so each classroom, they get an idea of how many they'll need. And then at the end of the year, they give the medals to students kind of like without uniform. So that.
Did you give them a deadline about?
I should know by the end of, at least by the end of next week, maybe about a week. And then the other thing to think about, and this is one of those pieces that would be helpful when we're talking about end of year things, I can't really say the words end of year, is to get ahead of it, is there's going to be some awards given for growth in the area of reading, and that are more aligned by principle. So if there's, you go out to businesses and they say, well, I can't really give this, but I can give a certain amount of these particular certificates, that would be ideal for a situation like that. But except the most exceptional growth, some students from the first to second trimester reach 7 levels, and they're only supposed to grow that in the course of a year. And they at the first trimester That's something that when you see that kid at the end of the year, they should be recognized for that particular hard work. And that's where I'm looking at any type of awards that might be the different businesses in the community. What I've done in the past is I've taken some of the certificates I've had and made little kind of care packages with them. But sometimes it's better to go out and get bigger prizes from, like, there's pizzas out there by Domino's. That's a bigger thing than an ice cream cone in that place, those kind of things. So,
Do you still have the Buffalo Beans Kids Pizza, free weekly pizza certificate?
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of them?
Yeah.
Because I love that. That was really cute.
yeah, and
Well,
I have a
we
lot.
can go and sign up, with Johnson Temple Pizza, to talk about pizza.
We have some of those as well. I'm just saying that if you want to know what I have and you want to kind of help me with it, because my hours are limited in this capacity, but it's one of those things that will be delegated to Chris, our new office front secretary, to take hold of that and run with it over a longer period of time. And she's not going to be able to handle getting it up to where it should be within months. It's going to be something over the course of a year. We're trying to build that capacity and have a lot of certificates in there to choose from. But it's one that I can use some help immediately to help kind of organize what we do have and what we can do and kind of people to beat the streets a little bit for that. So, yeah, what
Mom would like to know when the others are doing it.
So typically it's the last week of school, and then the teacher will be in contact with you on a specific date and time. Sure. Usually birthday, yeah. So you can see what you have. Usually it's the last day for people.
Okay. So new business, walk, bike to school Wednesdays. Today was, walk to school day. Was there a lot of participation today?
Yeah, there were a few. I have about 12.
28, okay.
About 12 and a half.
Well, it was right after.
We didn't push hard
All
on,
we had was,
we didn't push hard on getting lots of notices out this time. It's coming right off.
But we have to ask for scanner because
Yeah.
I got it and we was able to scan it.
Yeah,
So now I'm ready for next
So
month.
she left her tag at home, so we decided, here's the code, you can download it. And so as a parent, he's done it before. He just has the phone, the app of the phone. Before we didn't have the scanner, he just used his phone to do it. So I want to take a moment to introduce Julia. If you met any folks here? Okay. This is Julia, and she's worked with the city of Roseville, and she helps with the fund to coordinate the program. Am I right in saying that? Okay.
Ron and I work together. I'm here, she couldn't be here today, she wanted to come, she couldn't be here today. But we had some updates, and then, do you want me to go ahead?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
You have the floor.
Yeah.
So the city of Roseville now has 5 more ambassador volunteers, which are citywide volunteers where they help us increase walking and biking around our schools and on our trails. And we have we actually have 5 volunteers. They're all fingerprint, the class fingerprint, we interview them. They're trained so they know what to say, what to look for when they're in the community, when they're representing the city. And one of the 5 is particularly interested in helping Kaseberg. He does not live in the area, but he has a friend that lives down the street, so he is more than willing to help on a scan day or any other kind of walking related activity. So I mentioned to him if we can do maybe walking Wednesdays every week in May. That way, May is regionally May Pride Month. A lot of schools in the whole region, Sacramento region, participate in May Pride Month, which is see how many trips they can get, and it's kind of like a competition throughout the region. So that would be really good for us to work with Kaseberg, kind of bring up the participation, get the kids more excited, especially in winter. Going after winter months now, May is obviously warmer, and hopefully we can build that new skill, or not skill, what's the new,
The discipline.
Exactly, yeah. That they expect that, we're walking to school with an option. So we were, I was, emailing back and forth, and if we can somehow promote Walking Wednesdays for every week in May, that way, I need to know for sure if we have enough Chromebooks or whatever's available. If we have one additional person every Wednesday, that way Aaron, our city volunteer, can commit to being here every Wednesday morning to help. So that's one additional person, but we do need someone at the back gate, or if he's going to be at the back, we need another person. So we need two people. So that we can.
You sent them a flyer on the break, and I was going to call you.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to issue citations for kids for every month?
Well, I would like to do that.
I can follow through with finding out about it.
Good news on that. We're having it in this. We're seeing encouraging. Coming to help it there, find safety.
It was on the 17th, right?
Yeah,
April.
yeah, it's coming up to 17.
Next Friday.
I know. It's fast.
And that's our bike challenge. So we have 2 bikes that we want to give away to kids who ride an essay and 2 bikes.
Do we want to, does that been told your students yet?
Yes.
The teachers know about it, so.
Just before.
And the assembly is about promoting it to the students. So if you don't know anything about it, it's because it's being promoted to the students after the assembly in the 17th. Then later on, they're not going to sit down and write it. We'll be told about it, and they're given the due date about it.
And we're giving them a bookmark and stuff that will help them, so they don't have to sit there and remember what are the ABCs and get through that. But yeah, that's next Friday. But that'll also lead into, that'll be a good time to talk about walking to school every Monday.
I think the biggest thing is to get to the kids, because kids always heard you.
Right.
So, I mean, we can do as much as we can, send out flyers and all that kind of stuff that we've done. It doesn't always.
It's, yeah, too much information.
Right, and then like when we had our school dance, it was the kids that went home and got their kids, and the parents got bringing them to the school dance. And that's how we got from, I think, what did we sell, 54 tickets to over 100. Because we brought the parents home. So getting to the kids through an assembly, through a rally, through something that maybe student council could help run or whatnot, we'll get those kids home to go to their parents. Like, we have to go to school, we have to go to school. You know, so getting them spurred into, I mean, the 4th and 5th would be great, you know, for the bike stuff, but to get the whole school involved and maybe even spurring those 4th and 5th graders into the other grades. I don't know. I mean, just something you have to get to the kids to get them riled up.
So with student council, could they make their own? Or hold it if all kids are being picked up?
Yeah, I can ask student council if they can support it in that way.
Okay.
And I know that, was it you and I that were going to a meeting with Mr. Barber? One of the, faculty members that were on the student council. I don't know if you ever heard back from him.
I haven't yet. The last time I talked to you.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, if we can include student council, that would be great. I don't know if it's, we can do another, either newsletter blast or do you have any kind of like a phone messages that you send out?
So let's go.
School messages?
So a couple different things come to mind. Number one was the signage that can happen. You know, if we decide to go around every Wednesday's walk to school Wednesday, and we start that in May, and we get a great response, I don't see a reason why this can't be something that sustains through next year and continue on. That's the initiative, the push of this, because it needs help in our lives. But I think ultimately this is the part where I get worried, because I run it typically, but Jesse shows up and he's awesome, and then I'm the other person that runs it, because I'm not willing to put another thing on the exceptional responsibility. So I'm not going to ever put this as something that I expected them. And that's why I brought it here before. I brought it to this meeting before. The other piece is all the way through the problem between ingesting and what usually goes on. I get pulled in a lot of mornings with personal staffing is usually on Wednesday mornings, but then the other piece of it is sometimes there are IPs and so forth, where I have to be at these meetings legally. So it becomes a challenge, it becomes dicey for this. If this is not something that is sustained without my presence.
And it shouldn't be.
I get that, but this is not, this is, you get what you get in terms of involvement sometimes, and I have an exceptionally great group of involved people here, but not everybody is involved. And that's just the way it is. So I'm never going to go like, when you don't read it, I'm just saying this is something that I can't sustain. So if it goes week to week, I can make it through May, but I do not see it sustaining unless I get involved. What is great
Start
is
asking, finding out who can, and obviously, we need to do it, not just you.
and that's where it is. And that because the truth is, I want to focus on your kids' learning. I really do. And that's where my energy should be going. If you could take this on as delegating and recruiting folks to be a part of those gay people, you know, using the password is the easiest thing ever in the world to remember. And the app is easy to download. It's not a hard thing to run. I will provide you with the Chromebooks, the access to the scanners and Chromebooks is needed. I'm happy to give the resources, but I can't give my time to it.
We can find more people a month, at least one location, that's just your scanning on one morning a month. It's not like, a lot of times parents think that it's a big commitment, like, oh, can you help us with this? Oh, they're thinking it's there's a lot to it.
Right.
Like, you're here anyways, I have other schools that we work with, and sometimes I come up to, there's a group of parents just, talk, and they just drop off their kids. I said, oh, we need some extra help this morning to scan. Would you be able to, 30 minutes of your time, be over there? Of course, I know it was that simple. So a lot of times parents think it's a big commitment, where it's just like 30 minutes of one morning.
But it probably doesn't even come to that, that's your routing, getting your equipment, like, bringing it.
Right, yeah, it's pretty simple. And then obviously you're not doing any data entry, it's all in the system. We make sure that it works.
And I don't know if parents realize, they can drop their kids off at Adventure Club parking lot right there on Randy. That is one of the drops and
That's the drop it off.
That's like that happens a lot. And I don't think people realize that's considered walking. I consider walking to school.
It still counts.
However, it still counts.
Yeah.
And even they can drop them off at the parking lot at the park on
Walk
Randy.
across the field. Absolutely.
And
I don't think that's an issue of people, walking, but it's the issue of them knowing what days and having the people to stand. So this is my thought. And mind you, I just was thinking, what if there was the ability to just run a small training for teachers, for parents that want to do that scanning? It would act like kind of like Jay showed you today. Then there's the ability of saying,
And Yvonne and I can do that, so you don't even have to be part of that. We can come in and just show whoever's interested in scanning. This is how I pull it up, this is what you do, these are the locations where you can be.
Or it could be something that people try to get momentum going and getting a pool of parents that need to know how to do it.
Right, and then next year we actually have somebody in charge of scheduling, who wants to volunteer for the year, scheduling the parents to come in every Wednesday. And then we make sure the parents know. Like you said, if they're out front and they're scanning people and there's someone standing there, hey, we need somebody next Wednesday, can you come help us? This is what we do, they should probably want to do.
Niños vienen aquí para sus miércoles y pues no pueden venir caminando porque se tiene que venir de las 7. Pueden venir otro día y cuenta para eso.
The son has some more lessons and Wednesdays actually, so she would have to watch and could you watch another day with that time? right now we're only scanning on Wednesday. The system doesn't matter what day you scan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just depends on if there's someone there that morning to,
Wow.
you can do it every day if you want. It just depends on the time and make sure there's someone there to scan. What school starts at 8:30?
They expect to do what it is, and it's here in campus that we can talk about.
Oh, okay.
So just walking from home here. So you can, if you walk with them on this come in, look.
Tendría que venirse a las 7 y se tendría que levantar a las 6 de la mañana, porque él se vaya a entrenar.
Sí, es más.
Sí, ajá.
So it's just that walking with the guitar, you have to get your 8 o'clock, you have to get your walking.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, we just picked Wednesday because it's time,
Yeah.
walking Wednesday, but you can do really any other day as long as you have someone here.
Good.
So should we just rely on city council to help promote the message for walking in every day in May, or every Wednesday in May?
Well, we do flyers and, I mean,
We'll send help information for parents as well.
we can do our flyers.
So should I send them like a half sheet flyer?
So student council can make posters around, like you're saying. And you're asking if PTC can help promote that, or you're asking if student council can promote it? Student council is the student, this is PTC.
Yeah.
Are you asking, can PTC help promote it too? Is that what you're asking?
I mean, if it will help, I'm not sure if I would want.
Well,
We can definitely get the flyers, put together to put in the right folders, and, she's done this with flyers and. Yeah, I'll definitely do that, and we've definitely, every Wednesday we've done that. With your scanner.
Would you want this in this kind of?
Yes. And if we go the route of deciding to do it every Wednesday, and we see the possibility, like, I mean, we all can agree that it could be successful, if we get the buy-in from parents, then it could be something that we say, remember, every Wednesday is walking Wednesday, or, I mean, you can switch it to Friday. We only picked Wednesday, because UW, you know,
Yeah.
but we could switch it to Friday, for all that matters for next year. But the point is, Dawn has asked before, and I think that we talked to signage, and then we could actually, they'll make a banner for us that will promote it on the front of our school. But we have to show equal commitment for them to put that vested money into producing a banner for us. And that's where I wasn't there, because I can't commit to something I can't physically commit to.
Well, you can only do it once a month, so what's the point of having a banner up and down,
Exactly.
whereas if you're going to consistently do it every week, then you can like
Now that people just say,
right, yeah. Yeah, the ones that are listed at the middle school, okay, so then I'll just work with my ambassador volunteer Aaron, so he will come out on basically the first scanning in May, and you just okay. So do you prefer any front or back page?
for consistency, and then you can
But also, he would be like a better ambassador for the city up front, where all the parents in front. Oh, wow. And help you.
Okay. So then in May, for sure, we have Aaron always, and one location covered, and then we can cover, and then we'll see how that goes, and we can continue talking that to parents, say, this is something that we need to help with, because I'm not sure how long we're going to be with the city. He's volunteering this time, he's a college student, I mean, it's not guaranteed. But for May, I am asking him to come.
And then on the, what was going on, did you, when you first started, did you do some kind of raffle thing where you did?
And I can continue to do that, and in the past, they've supplied the prizes. So we'll just continue with that.
We have like specific prizes for May as well, so we'll use that.
Right.
Oh, yeah, then promote that.
It'll be great to promote it, it will to promote, to reinforce all made already.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And
And
do you have
prizes for the raffle.
for April? Do you have anything to do right now? What do you find this year?
I don't think I do. I think I'm
You have April?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, you remember you were around the classroom.
I did. Yeah.
I think you did.
Did a couple months in a row to do that design prizes.
How many,
That would you pull.
I'll try to go to one classroom. I'll go to one person per classroom. Yeah, and so that means roughly 17 prizes.
Could you fit that in for April? That would be a great kickoff too. I know it's over time.
I can do by grade level.
Yeah, like I was thinking of it.
So it'd be six prizes, one per grade level. The only reason why I was working per classroom is because the other kids, they really like that other kid getting the prize and they really want to get next time. Whereas if I go to one classroom,
Keep walking, you might be.
but my point is the next classroom over doesn't know that I gave that prize away to that one kid unless I do it during lunchtime. So I can just keep it.
I'll see what we have in stock, because we have certain things a lot of them. Which is 6, right? Or. And then extra tags, if kids need extra tags, if they have any walking or literature knowledge, then we want to know. We can put the tag and the registration form or the explanation flyer in a zip-on value together and send that home with the kid. That way it's all together, and if mom opens it and she wants to register, she already has the tag.
And if I can ask this also, when you do decide that those parents come together for that training, so to speak, there probably needs to be some further explanation as to is somewhere online and then they automated another digit, 6-digit, 7-digit number, I don't know. And that number is not the same as what's on the tag and causes a ton of confusion. And I'm not a master at this, and frankly, I don't want to be because I got other things I got to do.
No.
So it makes.
That happened because the tag and the flyer were not, they did not come home together.
Okay.
It was we got one or the other first, and it wasn't, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and so those kind of things need to be clarified because when somebody holds the phone, somebody holds the phone to scan somebody, they're going to start asking questions of those people, those parents,
Right.
as being the new experts about it.
Right.
So, that would be, is that what just, if I can't answer a question, I don't know how to use people's frustration or to encourage them to do this because I'm not even sure what the right process is. They said they did it, and it still messed up. So it's
Do we have extra shoes still, or do you give us?
we do in the office, I believe Chris and Debbie know where they're at. And they know
So I
how to
can
issue.
ask Debbie where she's at. She had a whole way of spreadsheet with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she called me one time because same thing happened to me, and I had 2 different numbers for them, and she called me and said, okay, which one's on the tag? And so,
Yeah, because I heard that. So we'll see if we need extra tags, we can put them in a Ziploc, and that way going forward it's.
And then what, is it ideal that they keep it in time next year? Is that ideal?
I can keep
Start off.
Yeah. But, you have a choice of either keep, we normally delete all the previous year's trips. Just to start fresh, we could keep them, but we don't see any, or because, some
So you
days
just
we
give us
walk.
all of your collection of shoes?
I would not know. I would give you additional ones because we have kids coming in, or we have some, but we reset everything to 0. So I'm not going to keep, Johnny have 30 trips this school year, next year.
Okay, no, I meant the actual shoe, it's just the same corner, the people thing. Okay.
Would you mind spelling and pronouncing your last name?
Yeah. Julia Pasha, so KHASHCHU. A lot of H's.
And I would have butchered that.
I know.
So that's why I asked you to say it.
I know. You can just say Julia, I don't expect you to say that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. So we will work with, I'll do the hot sheet flyer and working with student council. You'll take care of that.
Yeah, I'll work with Dave. I'll email him.
Yeah, maybe kids just do some basic posters.
We'll just say every Wednesday, you guys walk the street.
Yeah.
And in for raffle.
Yep. So we're on the
Because
And then we'll try to get some more flights for April.
Cool. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much.
All right, the next item of business is the ice cream social art show auction. We will schedule that for May 22nd, but we need a volunteer coordinator. I know that, Holly, you said you wanted to help with that. Maybe if you, between you and Tammy, or Rachel, if you can get together with her, and then see if there's any other art resident volunteers that might want to step up and help with, the art show. And I can have to, as to,
Do you have any idea what, like, any people that have done this before? Because I have some resources just around the corner of that pretty joke. This is what they do. They just have stickers that say sold. They put them up nice and then put them all high and then the parents donate and then they put the sticker on. It's really simple, but they need to know exactly where to buy the stickers. It might just be like pennies and corners in this process. If that would be helpful, I can do that.
and I've also, maybe one second. Sure. And I've, also talked to the guitar teacher. I haven't heard back from the teacher yet, but, I kind of wanted to make it a showcase for all things Kaseberg art, performing arts, as well as art projects and all that kind of stuff. So, she had said something about, participating in the variety show, but I checked with Tamara, and Tamara said she's not going to schedule them to participate in the variety show. So, she said it was a great idea to come in the art show. So, I can do that show. And I don't, please, come on to the,
Thursday mornings.
Thursday mornings, you know, if you have availability, Thursday mornings, and talk to the
Is Robert here? They started at 8. The others, so it's RRK at yahoo.com. RRK at yahoo.com. That's one. Could be like 3 hours that guy or something.
yeah, it didn't bounce back, but it
Yeah.
might not be enough. Anyway, I'll check it out. We just wanted to perform some song. I know, the guitar, yeah, the guitar, teacher was scared that we wanted them to sing, and they're not ready to sing there. Whatever they can perform, would be great. We just want to showcase them that we do have these programs here at Kaseberg, because there's a lot of parents out there, oh, I didn't know we had guitar. I remember the play that he went to the monitor. Cool, but I know it's not, I want to go early. So, but you know, there's other people out there that didn't know that. When we have them at the art show. So you'll take that on with Tammy? Yes. Okay, thank you. Right, next item of business is officer elections. We need to promote out there that we need nominations for anybody who wants to fill these lovely positions for next year. I know for sure we're going to definitely need a treasurer and probably a secretary, possibly. For sure. So, but all positions. So we need to promote that and possibly have the elections after the ice cream social where everybody can drop their vote in while they're after the ice cream. who the next board.
So that's why you need to read it back.
Yeah, well, yeah. But yeah, so we can get the nominations out there. We need teachers and parents. Parents, teachers, so anyone can join and nominate. All right, so any other new business that anybody wants to talk about or bring up? I have to put the flyer together and get it out there, and from now until the ice cream social, put your vote, put your ballot in the voting box at the ice cream social.
You put that on Friday, Fridays, or is this on Friday folders, or the movie night? You can refer to the Friday folders, or something like that.
Yeah, we can do it for the second. We can promote it, yeah, we promote it as best we can. So I want there to not be a PTC next year.
Can you explain to mom what ice cream social is?
Let's see, how are we? 6:30? Like between 6:30 and 8? Is that usually when you have ice cream social? Okay.
Like ice cream, zero.
I think we'll do the free ice cream, because that's kind of like, you know, but we're gonna sell the art pieces for like a piece or something like that. It's kind of, yeah. We'll get to the,
Correct me if I'm wrong, the last we've done in the past is we would have auctions going on that
yeah,
we
we
would
have,
submit. That's what's happened in the past, it's a little fundraising.
we have a basket.
Yeah.
We have baskets.
Exactly. So,
And like in the classroom, or next day, a basket,
Yeah.
and everybody bid, and bid on them. And then you know.
yeah, I know we've changed, and that's,
Yeah.
and that's why I'm trying to point that out.
Right.
I'm not saying we're doing that. See, that's what we've done in the past. There's a change, and we're going a little bit more toward showing of the arts that goes on at the school between the music programs and then the art facing program, as well as trying to draw families into having it be a fun ride. That's great.
Yes, we're gonna get some prizes from the community to raffle. We buy raffle tickets at the ice cream social as a way of helping to raise funds for next year. That's right. We're performing for the guitar.
And of course, we also have a way to try to, or using their teachers.
Use the teachers, yeah.
I don't know if it was quite done much last year, but I know my kids all have so much.
Right,
Like, you know,
Okay, so, the teachers are, if you can go around to the teachers and ask them, what they want to donate for the ice cream social. And they usually do like, take a friend to McDonald's, take them and a friend to McDonald's with the teacher. Or they do a, read you day, or they'll do an art project with them.
Or an hour with them.
Yeah, or yeah, like, I think it's
Principal for a day.
I had a principal for a half day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gave him a walkie-talkie and he spoke to all the while.
And then like six teachers and Mr. Willie, they all get together and do like basketball, teachers versus students, so they pick like 6 or 8 students or whatnot. That's the ones that I love.
But, is it all, it's an option for the teachers, right?
It's an option.
Yeah.
Put it out there
Like,
and
one or
wondering
two
what
teachers, and I'm not sure, I thought it was kind of like 4 teachers and.
there was some that like grouped together, kind of thing, but, so it's what they want to put into it. To make it fun. There's been years past where we've had the teachers with the ice cream. I don't know if you necessarily want to do that, or if they want to, but you can ask. I think Tammy said Tammy Roberts' son, we're gonna ask him, there was a long time in high school that he used service hours still to graduate. They wanted him to yeah, the audition is so that it's one way to get the teachers involved if they do the rock prizes that we bring. There's so much fun for kids to like that and stuff. To see the teachers sticky ice cream isn't as fun as the rock prizes, but they, so I mean, if we had last year, I think there was Shelby Bush's son and like 4 of his friends from the football team.
Yeah, high school football players,
Yeah.
in high school, go full time.
Yeah.
So they have
So we have options. But I know that Tammy Roberts' son was the one we would definitely sign off on the all right. So then just our other announcements and upcoming events, I just list them out there. I combined what the PTC has plus the school, just so that we can all be reminded of all the stuff that's going on because there's so much. And that this isn't everything else. So we have job juices coming up on Monday, April 15th, Monday, April 27th, Monday, May 11th, and Thursday, May 21st. And then we have the dinner and movie night. We're going to show Big Hero 6 and raise funds with our pizza, popcorn, cotton candy sales, whatever we can get.
It says 6 o'clock, is it 6 o'clock?
Yes.
6:30 we start. Sure.
the doors closed.
For the ones that we're gonna mention. Sorry, go ahead.
Do the doors close at a certain time? Like, after we, that might be some days after 7, or is it?
I
That's the reason why
I
not.
don't know.
It's awful stuff. You know what to
That's
kids.
true.
Yeah. 7:30. Yeah.
Oh, did I say that?
Okay, so I think we had scheduled that.
Yep.
Was May 22nd for the ice cream social?
Yes.
Okay, great. May 22nd for the ice cream social.
What time?
6:30 to 8.
6:30.
Thank you. So yeah, Spring Picture Day is April 24th. We are going to have Panda Express Dine Out Night. We get 20% back from every flyer that we get. We will litter the parking lot at pickup time with flyers. We can't litter their parking lot, but we can litter us.
Have we done this before?
No, we were going to, and our tax ID was on things.
And it's part of it.
Yes. So, it's your Chinese right now. And it's from 4 to 9. So yeah, from 4 until they close.
I'll make the only meeting, can I just ask you, if you want to look at the outside the box look, there's a gentleman named Ian who works with Crush Burner, and he has helped us out before in the really motivated community.
Okay.
So if you would like to drop my name, I already know where we'll be able to say, yes, we can donate a bunch of Crush Burner to that event or not.
Or that is true.
That would be amazing. The sharks would, that would be phenomenal. Well, we get a cut. We get a cut. Usually it's a 20% cut on this.
And they'd be fresh and hot.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of times they won't give you a bunch to sell at your event because the quality control is not in their hands.
Right.
I know that for sure when we're talking about like Chick-fil-A. They will only donate because that way people are paying for a product that doesn't go to their standard. So if Crunchburger is giving them out, at a parking lot for a fee, and they get 20% back. It's a win-win for everybody.
And then we get promoted in the community.
Well, that's next week, so we want it. We're gonna-
Well, I'm just saying that doesn't have to happen for that event. If there's another event that might be further on down the road, I'm not trying to put pressure on anybody. Just saying I have a resource that is available.
We can call them. All right, and then, so Run for Roseville, does the, school put up a booth to promote Kaseberg?
Not typically.
Okay.
At the month of Roseville, right?
Yeah, like where they have everybody, other schools do, right?
Yeah.
At Run for Roseville?
Yeah,
They have a booth
where
up.
the starting line is, they have a bunch of booths and stuff.
And
And the team, I mean,
and
the
the
schools,
schools
And you
have
have
a
a
booth.
what?
Really? Because, I mean, that's something I don't, I understand that vendors,
They do have vendors, but like it's kind of like a meeting spot for some of the schools they kind of go to. It's just like a pop-up time. It's not like you have to do anything.
oh, okay. A pop-up tent's different from being a booth. Because
Well,
booth means we're selling something or we're doing something.
Yeah, so well.
Do we easy up and we all meet under? We could do that.
And then with the banner of Kaseberg,
So we have a vinyl banner because the poster that went up last year is paper, and it just keeps being pulled up and, well, you know, like, you need a banner. And I wanted to ask at the beginning of the year for a banner, because it says something like Kaseberg cares about our community, or Kaseberg cares, or something. We didn't have any money, so I don't know if we can have a banner made by the end of the month, but there's something that is on the front for us that I didn't want to.
And I wouldn't try to spend any money on that right now. And the reason why I would just suggest this is because, two reasons, or I should say two comments. First comment is I've approached the people that you were affiliated with the Angry Birds, you know, Kaseberg, and so forth. And they gave me a no for sure on letting us use their branding for like other logoing within the school. So we can't actually use that likeness. So I had to go down that road before I say the next thing. I'm looking at next year, bringing somebody in. I'll explain that further in a second. I'm looking at, ultimately this is the answer though. Ultimately next year I'm looking at trying to get some sort of logo that's a little bit more, nicer than a really confusing looking font. So, meaning the, I don't know if you see that on that, it's just hard to identify what it is. But we need something a little bit more modern. So just keep it in mind that once we get to that place where that logo is there,
You want a more friendly font.
and initially it was that we had an agreement or a partnership with the company Rodeo, which makes Angry Birds video games, and they agreed to give every single person in the preschool and the school, every student and staff member a shirt that has a Kaseberg hawk in this Angry Bird likeness. And then I've gone down the road of having conversations back and forth with Finland, because that's where they're at, to see if they would be okay with utilizing or us using that likeness for our branding. Because it's a very, it's not professional, but it sure is it's a recognizable and very kid-friendly kind of looking logo. Gone down that road came to a dead. So I just, we just finished that back and forth just 2 days ago. It's for sure now. The shirt is going to be the start and end of our relationship there, which is great. It's a wonderful thing.
So we'll be getting shirts.
Yes, but that means that because I went to that dead end is there, now I go to where I initially was going to go prior to this relationship even starting. We're going to look at trying to get a little bit more professional looking logo done next year.
so, I can either ask, Jen Romero to do a banner for us, or we can have student council do it.
Yeah, I would just go with something temporary, and then when we do get that word
There's one in the trade box.
for now.
And I have a pop-up, I'm not running, so I could just, oh yeah, that's true. So we can put up a pop-up for Kaseberg.
It'd be fun to see how things that were used and walked together.
And then we have to vote that with anybody who's running for Roseville, if there's a Kaseberg group that they can run that.
Yeah.
¿A qué hora y dónde empieza a comer?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think it starts at 8, but you have to check in.
You have to register for
You
it.
have to
You can probably Google walk, walk to Roseville or walk right to Roseville. Or you can walk on the
There's some flyers that came home in the Friday.
What's your office?
Oh,
yeah, they probably do that.
Yeah, it's
right
just,
outside in the shadow box, there's a flyer.
so it's run the number 4, the little pupper, and then Roseville, no spaces.com. And then if he wants to run, what we do is talk to Mrs. Burkhead. So and she will sign him up gratis, posiblemente, porque cuando las maestras sign up una estudiante también gratis. So for every staff member that signs up, you get a free student that gets to run. And Mrs. Burkhead is kind of the person who organizes and orchestrates that.
Does Mrs. Burkhead know how many people signed up for our school yet?
Yes.
Yeah, it's got a list on your card. It's awesome.
Yeah, we're-
It's all the teacher's name and all the students' names.
We're about 140-ish, somewhere there. Let's say 141, somewhere there.
Including parents, right?
Yeah, and so we're looking at, we got a cookie party already for the students that signed up. Now, we get to 199, I don't know why not 200, but 199, then they get a ice cream party. Then if we get to 300, it goes to an ice cream Sunday party. So that's what these, and then we have, if we get to the 199 mark, there's also going to be like $100 worth of gift cards, the option, wrapped it out to the side as well.
And that's all.
That's all, they take on all of that. And but the thing is, there's been raffles periodically that Mrs. Burkhead and Mrs. Barnes, they've been raffling things off the students that have been signed up already. So, it's pretty cool.
What? How does Kaseberg benefit from the money from the foundation?
I think it's every year it's good for me to answer this because I do answer it every year and it's great. So if you think of the smart boards up here, the initial payment for a lot of the smart boards that throughout the district came from the foundation. About 80 to 90% of the money that comes in, let's say that's close, probably closer to 80 to 90, but goes right back out in the form of a particular grants to teachers. It's called PI grant. PI in education. We're going to use that before. But what bottom line is, they do is they take that money, and if a teacher says, I want to do this that is involved in science, technology, engineering, or math, STEM, or STEAM, which has arts in there, science, technology, engineering, arts, or math, they write a grant proposal, and they tell the foundation what they want to spend that money on. Then, if they honor that grant, then they put money into our account, particularly for them to purchase those items. For example, a couple field trips were covered that were those oriented toward that. And then the other thing that's kind of cool is there's an icon system that is technology oriented that we use with our autistic students that now our speech teacher now has access to not just the program itself, but will have access to a color printer. I mean, I think that's $2,000 purchase of the software plus the hardware to run it. And that was all purchased through that as well. So they're doing it very finalized, case by case, it's very private. Yeah.
All right, and then we have our last Sammy Circuit on Monday, April 27th for the kids. So it's the Sammy Circuit Day at school. And then the Hawk Hustle is being put on by the Student Council on Thursday, April 30th, and I'm sure information will come home for that in the Friday folder of donations and whatnot. And that's run through and by the Student Council.
And
That's when they do, like, they get bids for jogging, like,
not a day.
and it's
It's a
like,
cute name for jogging.
yeah.
Permanente coming in to talk about uh, bullying, peaceful words, friendships, and other healthy lifestyle and choices with, in terms of friendship and so forth. They're coming in to do a workshop, Sunday, the first day for fourth and fifth, third, fourth, and fifth, and then the day after that, they do workshops with students. So
And that's right around the same time as Hawk Hustle.
yeah, it's actually looking at the process. So for the students that aren't actually doing the job part, they're going to be doing the workshops.
Okay.
So it's working to come through with it. Because a lot of times it's like, there's always a group that's kind of like, we're not doing the run, we're not doing the waiting, what do we do?
That whole week is going to be like active lifestyle.
I'm looking at it right now, it is quite busy.
In regards to the information for right for Roseville, I do have that posted on the calendar of PTC website. So look in the calendar, you'll see it.
All right, and then we have the Staff Appreciation Week coming up through May 4th through the 8th. Lori Cole is heading that up. How's that going?
It's going well, yeah. So I just, they're going to get what they get. I've got, some plans
And then the ELAC parents are planning to do something on the foot.
and for the school.
Right, so you're going to do a presentation for the kids.
Solo vamos a hablar a todos los episodios para una fiesta que ella y nosotros de discusiones separadas para los niños. Pero vamos a hablar de manera de la participación. You're going to donate
For the
That's it.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'm sorry, I was just gonna say that because they felt bad because they weren't gonna be able to contribute necessarily for the teachers on that week. And you said something at the end of the year, you were thinking of doing something that was more for, like, para las, comida para
para
las
maestros,
antes. Sí.
va a ser como ustedes, como días antes de que tenemos escuela de los por y ese chocolate muy bueno.
Because they talked about how they're already doing something for students, and it's a busy week. Muchas haciendo estas demandas. Gracias.
Thank you.
The right for the teachers is really on the 8th. And so board member presence if at all possible that day. I had you last year all day and that was really great. But you guys all work, so. But the, setup would start at like 9:30, you decorate, we'll do walking, and then lunches start at 11. To 1:30, right? I think my schedule for the day will be like and just do very good dishes or like probably doing so. They came in the morning, came back in the afternoon. And the church is going to supply the, members and hot dogs and then like maybe just some other issues.
And that's on,
Oh, and I'll need side dishes.
and that's on May 8th for teachers? That's awesome. And we usually set up in the quad with tables and everything, so we can totally use some grits and some people going after it.
Well, Lily's one to know the great boys who don't mind this a little bit of school.
Sure.
And the tables and stuff. And then we have all the decorations from last year and all these boxes of fun. And, I've got, we're going to slushy wonder drinks again, and I asked the dad who did it last year if he would do it again, and if he's not working, so I need to start, getting, finding some time issues for that. And help for that. I just got really good stuff for the week this work. I have already sat down with you and asked you for Wednesday morning of the 6th, I mean. Are we having down for the special delivery?
It says, on the 6th.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought you said that, I'm sorry.
I did
Very
say
well.
5, because my little notes say 5/6.
5/6. Sorry. Yes, it says delivering cider to teachers before wear nice clothes.
Oh,
It says that.
I
I do listen. I do
better
listen.
say that.
I do listen. I was gonna also, the, on that week, or I just want to let you know, just side note, that teacher appreciation week for the district is the week after. Absolutely not a bad thing, but we have it on a different week, because then the district can say, good job, teachers, and it just goes for 2 weeks. So I'm great with that. So anyway, just wanted you to know that.
Where you're on Tuesday, is going to have a lunch for the teachers on this.
So, Lily and Martha doing something like on Tuesday, and I'll add to that. These are on Wednesday, and the party's on Friday. So far.
Good job. Thank you. All right, and then back to school night is May 14th from 6 to 7:30.
Just change that to open house.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Open
It's okay. I saw that initially, and I was just going to wait until we got to it. It's like, you're going back to school. No way.
Open house night.
Yes.
Is May 14th from 6 to 7:30. The book fair will be open during that time as well. She's going to have a book fair, Polly the librarian, Ms. Trina, is going to have a book fair May 11th through May 15th. I know that I've given her the volunteers who said they wanted to help with book fairs. I don't know how many she's gotten back, but if anybody would like to volunteer to help her, please contact her and she'll take you on, I'm sure. Then, of course, we've got the ice cream social art show auction on the 22nd. The school variety show, is that put together by student council or just by the teachers?
Well, one of the teachers that is in the student council, this is Adam usually leads it. There's a couple of other teachers, I looked online, there's an adjunct for it, that some teachers help her.
Okay,
Usually it's Mrs. B, Mrs. Walker.
so the teacher.
Typically, the organizational structure is going to have to be. Yeah. But, I mean, there's no point in stuff like that.
Well, I wanted to promote it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a student council, it's not a student council function. So we can promote it, yes.
But we can still say we're looking forward to the.
Oh, yeah, no,
Right?
yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna put out flyers and let them do that. They do the auditions and all that kind of stuff and we put the whole show together. I'm just gonna say, hey, everybody, remember the variety show.
Can we add to that and say, how much, my husband and I asked how much they got, and it was great. We loved it, and we loved Mr. Walkie passes on that they opened it up to all students.
So my little first grader was, we were stoked, we worked on it all week, and we really enjoyed it.
And I love the pictures of the kids.
Yeah.
So this would be
His
something
egg didn't break, so that's like the best thing ever.
that's, so I want you to know, this is something that could grow in and of itself and become something, it's really cool the way they're doing it, and I'm like excited that it gathers out in light of its own. What I've seen happen before is the city of Roseville, the fire department, they will get behind it as well because it's an educational thing, and they will drive onto your campus blacktop. And they will hoist their ladder all the way up, and it becomes a school event where everybody comes and sits around and like cheers on the eggs, no joke. And so it's something that if we did it, we could have kind of a qualifying, and then finally if you get to that qualifying last, whatever, we could have that. It's just one of those things that you kind of like a fun little traditional. It's a fun tradition, and I know that the staff is largely doing it.
And then the last item that we have is our next general meeting. We are moving it down further into the month so that we have enough time to get the votes and nominations and whatnot for officer elections. So our next general meeting, which will be the last one of the year, is on Wednesday, May 27th at 6 o'clock.
Do you have a scheduled board meeting?
No, we're appointed.
Okay, shoot.
Is there any other business that anybody needs to bring up or wants to say, or anything else that we didn't answer the phone? There's a lot tonight.
So, thank you. Being that only 3 days.
Have a warning.
We just got to promote all this fun that's coming.
Right.
Really need to promote it.
Yep, we shall, we will.
So,
We have to put it together and put it in a meeting so that we can
yeah,
really promote it.
and it's crazy that it's a pool. You said the movie nights next week.
All right, I will adjourn the meeting at 7:00.